guys, welcome back to my channel. As you guys know, I am a huge Elemis lover. From the skincare to the body care. I really love the brand. And I know that the brand itself is pretty extensive, and if you're going to look for a specific product, it can be overwhelming, especially when they have 8 cleansers or 8 moisturizers or, so on and so forth. So I wanted to make today's video all about my favorite products from Elemis. So that way, if you were looking at trying the brand, hopefully this helps you choose the products that you want to try. So before we get started, make sure that you're following me over on Instagram and Like to Know It as well. I post a ton of content on both of those platforms. And if you are new, definitely hit that big red subscribe button. I would love for you to join our family. So if you love skincare, you love Elemis, you love flawless skin, give this video a thumbs up because it does help out my channel. So without further ado, let's jump into today's favorites. Okay, so the way I'm going to lay this video out is I'm going to go in order that you would do your skincare. So we are going to start with cleansers first. And the first type of cleanser I want to talk about are their cleansing balms. Now, Elemis is famous for their cleansing balms. They do have several. The yellow one here is their original scent. And as you can see, it is quite used. I love this one. And then the pink one right here is their rose scent, and it smells to die for. It smells like real roses. It's not that weird artificial scent, but these just remove your makeup with such ease. You honestly put in so little effort. And for the brand itself, this is one of their iconic products. And I just love them. When you take your makeup off, your skin is so hydrated, it's so soft, it's so smooth. And what I really love is you don't have to work at taking your makeup off. There's no scrubbing. The ingredients in here literally just melt the makeup off your face. Next up is their cleansers, and I really love their cream or milk cleansers. They feel so luxurious on the skin. One that I'm out of that I want to remember to talk about is their Pro Radiance Cleanser. I will insert a photo here on the screen. This cleanser literally feels like silk on the skin. It just leaves your skin feeling so refreshed yet clean. I love it. It's one of my favorites. And the next one is their Balancing Lime Cleanser. This is their Purifying Cleansing Milk. I love this one. This is one that I keep in the shower. And the scent, again, is very fresh. It does have a little bit of a lime undertone, but it's not overpowering. It just smells like springtime. And the other one I keep in the shower is their Rehydrating Rose Petal Cleanser. So this is their Nourishing Cleansing Milk. I love this one. Both of these cleansers are very similar in consistency. I would say that the rose is just a little bit lighter, but not by much. So they're very comparable as far as weight and texture. And then you guys know, this is my all-time favorite cleanser from Elemis, 100%. It is the Dynamic Resurfacing Facial Wash. This is their Skin Smoothing Cleanser. I love this one. I think this is my second or third bottle. The fragrance is to die for. It smells so luxurious, so good. This is one that I will always have in my bathroom no matter what. You will see other products from this line. It's definitely changed my skin so much, and this is something I cannot live without. Next up are toners, and this is a recent discovery for me. It is a newer launch for Elemis as well. I think it launched in the summer. It is their Superfood Fruit Vinegar Liquid Glow. It is the Radiance Facial Toner. It looks like this. And as you can see, I am at the very end of this bottle. I do have a backup, and this was my second bottle, so I'm moving on to my third bottle. I love this toner. Love. So The one thing I love about it is the bottle itself. This actually is kind of, ooh, it's like a pump bottle, just like a acetone bottle for nails. And you just get a cotton pad, put it all over your face, and it does not lie when it says brightening, glow, radiance. You definitely get that with this toner. I noticed a difference probably within a week of using it morning and night. And even though it says vinegar, it smells delicious. I promise you, so don't be weary of the vinegar wording. It actually kind of smells like peach rings, like the candy, but very, very mild, nothing overwhelming. I love this toner. It is so good. And if you need a toner, definitely pick up this one, because who doesn't need glowing skin? The next toner I love from Elemis, this would be my second favorite, and these are the only two toners that I use from the brand. This one is the Soothing Apricot Toner. It looks like this. It is the Calming Facial Toner. I love this one. It smells very good again. And this one though is in a spray cap, which is totally fine. I love that. But I tend to gravitate more towards the Superfood Toner, the first one I showed you, only because my skin isn't as irritated or as red as it used to be. So I don't necessarily use the soothing part of this toner. But the reason I love this one is because of the smell and the way it makes my skin feel. So I do bounce between the two, but I would say I use the first one more. But if you like a spray toner, go for this one, hands down, you will love it. Next up is exfoliation, and there is basically one and only one product that I use for my exfoliation step from Elemis. And if you've been following me, you know what I'm gonna say. They are the Elemis Dynamic Resurfacing Facial Pads. These, you guys, it's one of my holy grails. I've gone through probably 8 of these bottles. I'm so religious with it. And they are pre-moistened or pre-dampened facial pads. You use them morning and night. One thing that I love about these facial pads is the fact that it does not dry out my skin, and I have dry skin. I have tried so many facial pads, and when you go to use them like 3 times a week, you'll notice over time your skin just feels dried out. Like it's not good. And these are actually gentle enough that you can use them every single day, twice a day. And let me tell you, since I started using these, my breakouts have basically disappeared. And I say basically because I have broken out, but it's been due to the mask. Just having to wear a mask all day, every day at work, it's tearing up my skin. But my breakouts are nothing like what they used to be since I started using these. And this is why, if you buy anything from this video, make it these pads. They are just so good. I can't even explain. And they smell delicious as well. And they are hydrating. So my favorite serum from Elemis is the Dynamic Resurfacing Serum. It looks like this. It is the Skin Smoothing Serum. And this serum right here is designed to reduce the appearance of your pores. I do feel like I have large pores right in here. I could be just dramatic, I don't know. But I love this serum. I've noticed since using it that my makeup just looks smoother. My pores disappear. I'm really, really loving this serum so much. This is definitely my top serum from Elemis. And moving on to moisturizers, there are several moisturizers I use and I love. And the first one is the Dynamic Resurfacing Day Cream with SPF 30. If you guys are not picking up on it, the Dynamic Resurfacing line is probably my favorite, my go-to line of Elemis, simply because it caters to so many different types of skin. It's anti-aging, it helps with pigmentation, whether it be acne scars, hyperpigmentation. It's just an overall really bomb line. and I really love the moisturizer. It's very lightweight, and this was also a recent repurchase for me as well. The next moisturizer I really love is the Pro Collagen Definition Day Cream. Now, the Definition line, which is all in this gold packaging, it looks kind of yellow on camera, but all of the boxes are gold. The Definition line is for those with mature skin. So if you're wondering why I purchased it when I don't have mature skin, I don't want wrinkles or fine lines. Okay, so we're trying to beat this aging process. This moisturizer, at first I was a little unsure because the consistency is very liquidy compared to their other moisturizers. The other moisturizers are kind of like that rich cream. This was very liquidy, and actually when I first opened it, I spilled half the container all over the place. It was so heartbreaking. But as I used it, I really fell in love with it. It felt so good on the skin. My makeup sat beautifully on top of it, and I really, really loved it. So this is definitely a repurchase. I think this is my second one already. I just really love it. And last but certainly not least is probably their most iconic product from the line. It is the Pro Collagen Marine Cream. This one has the SPF 30 in it. This is just your good everyday moisturizer. I like the one that has the SPF 30 in it. They do have a regular one without the SPF. To me, I have noticed zero difference between the two, so I just go for the SPF one. If you have severely dry skin, they also make this in an ultra rich version, which I think is great. So several different options for this cream. The smell is just incredible. And I do have another one because I just used this one up this morning, and it's so good. It is one of my favorite creams from Elemis. And I will say, if you've never tried Elemis before, when using their products, they are very rich, but lightweight in consistency. So they're not super heavy. So a little bit of product goes a very long way. If you use what I consider a normal amount, you will find your face to be a little bit too greasy. Cut back on your usage because, like I said, a little goes a long way. Next up is my favorite mask ever. It is so unique in my opinion. I love it. It is the Dynamic Resurfacing Gel Mask, the Skin Soothing Mask. This is so good. I can't even explain it. So I keep this actually in my shower, and after I wash my face, I apply this because you have to let it sit for about 10 minutes or so. And when you first put it on, you definitely feel that warmth tingle. And when you rinse it off, your skin feels so cool. So it's almost like that icy hot scenario. And it's designed to smooth the skin and kind of give your skin radiance. And let me tell you, when I get out of the shower, my skin feels so soft. It is so plump and hydrated. It's so smooth looking, and everybody I know that has tried this has fallen in love with it because you don't really expect to see results after one use, but with this you do. It is so, so good. If you have very sensitive skin or rosacea, it may be a little intense for you. I just want to put that out there. But as far as the warmth tingling, it's very, very mild. It's nothing like you feel when you get a glycolic peel or anything like that. It's very, very mild. But I love that mask. Now moving on to the eyes. The eye cream that I love the most is the Peptide 4 Eye Recovery, and it's in a tube like this. All of the Peptide 4 products have the purple on them, and I just love this cream. It's very rich, but again, very lightweight. And I noticed that it really helps get rid of the darkness and puffiness on my under eyes, especially in the morning when you wake up. So this is an eye cream that I've repurchased several times. I really, really love it. But the one eye product that is the holy grail of holy grails is their Eye Revive mask from the Pro Collagen line. You guys, I know an eye mask sounds like an extra step, but let me tell you, it's so good. So I put this on 3 nights a week. Yes, nights, not during the day, because you do have to rinse it off. So I put it on like Monday, Wednesday, Friday at night before bed. And then when I wash my face off in the morning, I rinse it off. This mask is so good, especially at getting rid of crow's feet, puffiness, dark circles. Literally every single person I know that has tried this mask has been so in love with it because they've seen such dramatic results. And I'm not trying to be like dramatic about it, but I know people in their 70s that have used it and fallen in love with it, and all the way down to myself. And it's just a good hydrating mask. It really gets rid of all of those problems around the eye area. So this one is a holy grail for me. I have to have one at all times because I don't want my under eyes to get worse. I don't want crow's feet. So I'm trying to do as much preventative stuff as possible. And this is helping so much. So before I move into the body care stuff, I did want to mention the men's line. So I obviously don't use the men's line, but all of their men's products look like this in this gorgeous black packaging. And my boyfriend uses the men's line. They have shave stuff, but they also have a face wash, a moisturizer, and then the body/hair wash. He really, really loves the men's line because it's literally catered towards men. And I know that he really loves the moisturizer because when he applies it, it doesn't look like anything is on his skin. He's the type of guy where he doesn't want to look super oily, super greasy after applying his moisturizer. So he really likes that this one absorbs into the skin and it doesn't leave him shiny or greasy. So I wanted to mention that in case you have your husband or boyfriend that feels the same way. They may really enjoy this men's line because, like I said, it's not too greasy. It absorbs really nicely, and the face wash and the body wash smell so good. So I wanted to at least quick mention that. I almost forgot there's 2 night creams I wanted to mention. I am out of both, which I don't know how that happens because I never run out of skincare. I'm always the type of person to make sure I have backups of my favorites. But the first one is the Peptide 4 Plumping Mask. I will insert a photo for you guys. I love putting this on at night because as we sleep, your body tends to repair itself. We tend to lose moisture, and this just keeps your skin hydrated. So that way, when you wake up in the morning, your skin is so refreshed. It's plump, it's hydrated, and it just looks flawless. I really, really love this mask. And also the other night cream I really like is the Dynamic Resurfacing Night Cream. I showed you guys the day cream earlier. The night cream of this is really, really nice as well. I love that. It is so good, and it just makes your skin look radiant and plump in the morning. So I wanted to mention those 2. So moving on to body care. So the first scent I want to talk about is the Frangipani. This is the body oil, and as you can see, it is hardened right now because as the bottle gets cold, which this one, it was cold because it's cold in my house, it does harden up a little bit. So if you get one and you notice it's hardening, it's not bad. Just warm it up or put it in a warm place or even in hot water, and it will turn back into oil, similar to coconut oil. But this scent is so like luxurious. It's very, very light, and it's a very light scent, but it is just so yummy and delicious. It's very almost like tropical slash like Hawaii. It just makes you want to be on a beach in the sand, drinking a cocktail, soaking up the sun. It is so good. But this fragrance does come with a body lotion and a body scrub that is to die for. So this is probably my all-time favorite scent from their body care line. It is just perfection. So if you like those types of smells, you are going to fall in love with this. The next body oil that I really like is their Japanese Camellia Body Oil Blend. It looks like this. This is their Nourishing Body Oil, and this one, the scent, it almost is fragrance free. Almost. The scent is so light, and some people can smell it, some people can't. But the oils I really like because they absorb really quickly into the skin and you're not left greasy. And that goes with all of their oils. So this one I really like, especially on my legs in the wintertime when it's extra dry. The next product I want to mention before I forget, I left mine at work, so I'm so bummed, but I will put a photo on the screen. It is their Nourishing Body Cream. Holy moly, you guys. This body cream is I mean, I don't even have words. It is so freaking good. It absorbs instantly into the skin, and within seconds, your hands, your legs, your feet feel like a baby's bottom. They are so smooth and so hydrated. And I think, don't quote me, but I think I like this body cream a little bit more than my Nutrix one from Lancome. It's just so good. It is so good. But the Lancome one that I love is a lot heavier, so I use that one at night. But during the daytime, the Elemis Nourishing Body Cream is where it's at. It is so good. If you love body creams or you have a very dry skin, you need to try it because it is a total game changer. And the last product I wanted to mention is their Musclease Active Body Oil. It looks like this. This is very similar to like a biofreeze. So it just helps to relieve tension, sore, aching muscles. It does have a little bit of that mint fragrance to it. I just really, really love this, especially after a workout or if you are standing all day. This is really nice to just put on your feet or on any aching muscle, and it just really helps to relieve it and to just cool down some of that inflammation. So if you are somebody or that stands all day or you have body aches, you work out, this is a great one to have on hand as well because it just takes the edge off, if you know what I mean. So these are all of my Elemis favorites. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you found it helpful. Let me know if you pick up any of these items because I would love to hear your feedback on them. I personally love them all so much, and I use them almost exclusively in my skincare, body care routine. So if you enjoyed this video, definitely give it a thumbs up. And if you are new, don't forget to subscribe before you leave. I would love for you to join the family. I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day, and I will see you all next time. Bye.